It's also hard hit in some areas from that derecho last night. Residents are picking up the pieces after the third derecho in 3 years came across the KWW viewing area in Iowa last evening. With that in mind, let's go live right now to KWW reporter Emily Moss. Emily Moss is live in Cedar Rapids. Emily, a tree fell on one home during the storm last night. Tell us more about that.
Ron, this family in Cedar Falls here, they were just like everyone else and watching the news for the latest updates while that storm rolled through. That's when they learned the importance of taking shelter after this tree fell down on their home in front of their own eyes.
You don't think it's ever going to actually happen to your house, and we weren't in a rush to get to the basement until we heard and knew a tree had fallen. Then we're like, oh.
The Gordon family was watching the alerts come in during Tuesday's storm, as well as the front door.
He goes to the front door, and right at that moment, as he's looking out, we hear a loud boom, and the tree comes down while he's standing there.
Black Hawk County Emergency Coordinator Mindy Benson says it's a reminder to always be prepared.
Just make sure you check your preparedness kits, that you've got the food isn't expired, you still have fresh water, and if there's any updates to the documents that you need for personal wise, make sure those are updated as well.
The third derecho in 3 years, Benson says Iowans are scared by the term.
Keep in mind that not all derechos are going to be what we had in August of 2020. It's a big term, it's a big word, but it doesn't always have to be scary.
And for the Gordons, it's a night they'll never forget.
It really can happen to you. It's got to happen to someone. Last night it was us, so.
Thankfully, everybody here is okay, but for this damage, it's probably going to take a while. As for the area, Black Hawk County hopes to take most of the trees and debris by the end of the night. Live in Cedar Falls, Emily Moss, News 7 KWWO.
Yeah, Emily, thanks for the update. Glad they're okay in Cedar Falls. That is a huge tree that fell on their house. A lot of other residential neighborhoods feeling the effects of the storm last night.